Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 13. Let's kick it off. So the first question is from AFK Man UK, aka Shaggy Dave. Hey. He asks, have you still got the Scrub fake card featuring G that I made years ago? Lol. No, I was never given it. God, I actually forgot about that card until you mentioned it. I'm pretty sure only one was made, wasn't there? It never came into my possession. Unfortunately. Don't know who'd still have it nowadays. Funny times from back in the day. Gotta love it. And then the next four questions are from Matt and Alison Welch. Before I start, I saw Q&A number 12 from Matt, and congratulations on you playing your original Dark Magician again, and we hope he's played in your deck for many more years to come. Thank you very much, I hope so too. I still have yet to have a game with my Dark Magician deck, but the focus, of course, is dueling with the 6 decks of the Octopolypse at the moment. One, as I said before, I love the hero archetype and your hero collection. Oh, and your hero collection is absolutely amazing. What inspired or what made you want to build a collection of them? Not many people really build a collection from a certain archetype that they play, and also with some of the hero cards in your collection in rough condition, you still add them regardless, which definitely makes it more unique, meaningful and special. I don't remember exactly what made me make that collection. I guess it was just simply out of my love for the elemental heroes and I guess the other hero archetypes that made me want to have a collection and just showcase those hero cards that don't see a lot of play. When did I even start making it? I can't remember. It's been so long ago now. Yeah, I think it's a cool collection, and we'll keep adding to it. And of course, I'll have to add to it again once we get the new Destiny Hero stuff. But I feel like Destroy Phoenix is going to be a nightmare to get. Yeah, it is a pity that some of them are in rough condition, but I'm pretty sure I said this before, I didn't put them in that condition. They were like that when I got them. If they were originally in my possession, they would not be in that condition. Yeah, that's all there is to say about it, really. 2. With Chronicle Magician's effect finally revealed, what are your thoughts on him? Matt says he will probably play one copy, although I kind of think it's a little underwhelming. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I mean, special summoning itself is nice, and giving Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon a power boost is nice, but it's like, I don't know if it's worth the space. I mean, because for one thing, in Dark Magician, I have lots of ways to get multiple level 7s on the field anyway, and do rank 7 Xyz plays. And if I wanted to give Dark Magician a boost, I'd use Apprentice Illusion Magician, although that being said, I've ended up dropping her down to 1 now, so I'm not sure how often I'll see that card. like either that or I need to bring out Dark Paladin or Amulet Dragon to get a massive power boost from somewhere. That being said, I still haven't figured out how to get Dark Honest into the deck. I've still got those 4 copies from the Lightning Overdrive case. I just haven't figured out how to put them in anything. And as for Blue Eyes, well, if I remember correctly, Chronicle Magicians are level 7, and level 7 monsters don't really synergize with Blue Eyes monsters since they're all level 8s, which makes it awkward for Xyz plays. Regardless though, once this comes out, I will pick up a copy of this card anyway and put it in my Dark Magician card collection, because it is still part of the archetype. 3. What do you think the chances... What do you think, I can't read today, are the chances of Elemental Hero Neos, number 39 Utopia, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman being printed as Ghost Rares, and how high do you think their value would be? I have a Ghost Rare collection of my own, minus the Ghost Golds, and I have decided just to not add any more after getting the 5 from Ghosts from the Past, because it's getting to be just too expensive to do. God, I'm not quite sure what the chances are. Depends if we get any more sets like Ghosts from the Past. And how likely it is that they'll be printed. But yeah, I see what you mean about the price though. I feel like Shining Flare Wingman would just skyrocket in price if he was a Ghost Rare. Like, it's hard enough getting the original prints, like it's Ultra and Ulti prints, like the value is just too damn high. I don't know if Neos Utopia and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon would be worth that much. Maybe like £300 or £400. I don't know what that would be in US dollars. Maybe about the same. That would just be a nightmare. Just draining my wallet, just like the Ghosts from the Past. Like I said before, it's such an underwhelming set. Like, the Ultras just weren't even worthwhile unless you're a fan of Metal Foes, Sunvine, Heretics, Necrons, Dragoonities, Time Thieves. I'm trying to think what else was in there. Whereas otherwise, the Ghosts are what you want, but even then, they're just too expensive and too hard to get. But yeah, I see what you mean and understand why you stopped. They are getting too expensive and pricey. I just don't know. Like, I do want to continue the collection, but is it really worth it? Like, maybe if Ghost Rares were like round about £50 or so, then it'd be a lot easier. But it just annoys me that whoever puts prices on them just makes them too expensive. Like, I mean, I hear people say that it's retailers that do it and not Konami themselves, but I find that really hard to believe, considering that it's Konami that make these cards so difficult to get. So you know, um, I just find it hard to believe that it's not Konami who makes them expensive. Anyway, I'm kind of going off topic and digressing a bit. Let's move on to the last question. 4. I agree with what you said about Dark Lore. That card is gratefully annoying. I've never heard that word used, but fair enough. Did you ever think they would create a Dark Magician card and a hero card that you would hate with a passion? Matt actually took Dragoon out of his own Dark Magician card collection just because it's too toxic for the game, which I also agree with. To be honest, no, I didn't think that would ever happen. It's kind of crazy. Dark Lore is a thing, and like that and Contrast Hero Chaos are the only heroes I hate, while Dragoon is the only Dark Magician and Red Eyes support card that I hate. Just why? Why did they have to be a thing? Because like I said, Dark Lore just ruined Masked Heroes, at least for me, and Dragoon just made everyone hate Dark Magician and Red Eyes decks, along with the fact that it's being played in pretty much everything. But I've already been on enough tangents about Dragoon. That being said, though, even though Dragoon's my most hated card in the game, I still have the one I pulled from one of the Megatins last year, and he's still in my Dark Magician card collection, because as much as I hate him, he is still part of the archetype, and it still just doesn't feel right not including a card that has Dark Magician in the card description. Of course, to be honest though, like, if Dragoon didn't have his negation effect, then I wouldn't have a problem with him, and he'd be a much more fair and balanced card. Like, the immunity from targeting and destruction effects is cool. His monster destroying effect is cool. Like, but it's like I was saying before. Like, when I read it for the first time and read those effects, and then the negation effect, I was like, oh hell no. It just makes me wish that effect just wasn't included. Either that, or it'd be great if Konami eroded him and took that effect away, and then I would happily play him in pretty much everything like everyone else is. Like Dark Magician, Red Eyes, or neither. But yeah, the card is just toxic, annoying, unhealthy, and bad for the game. Whereas I just wish Dark Lord just didn't exist. One thing I didn't mention about him last week was how it annoys me that people defend him by saying, oh, but he's got low attack points. Like, so what? Attack points aren't everything. Like, and even if they are, then chances are he's going to be backed up by an honest Neos. God, I just don't know how anyone can enjoy playing cards like this and think they're perfectly okay when they're not, and try and justify their existence, and just can't and won't see the problem with them from other people's point of view. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for questions in this week's episode. I'm just going to refresh it real quick, make sure I haven't missed any. I never usually do, but you never know. Chances are one day that I won't refresh it, and then I notice afterwards that a question has been submitted and I miss it and I'm like, ah, fuck. But nope, looks like we're all good. But yeah, thanks a lot for your guys' questions as usual. And remember, if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, just post them in the comments section down below. Remember, I do these episodes every Tuesday afternoon UK time, so be sure to get your questions in before then so that you don't miss out. Thanks again, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.
Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.